Hey guys, Beast Tone coming to you. We're going to do some water storage for the house. We're going to be doing rain barrels. These were $1 a piece, garage sale item. Guy had 4 of them. I only got 2. I may go back and get another 2, but I think this will probably be enough for me. I'm a renter, not a landowner, so can't be somewhat of a permanent install. We're going to take this downspout, redirect it in the top, and I'm going to connect 2 barrels, and for $1 a piece, I think it was like 14 bucks Home Depot for a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. We're going to have water storage. Stay tuned. Alright, well, I took the elbow from down there, I took off that section, and I just put the elbow back up there. We're going to redirect it on the top here. These are the food barrels, so these both unscrew. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this downspout connector, goes from a 4 to a 3. It's a flexible rubber. I'm actually going to put that, we can do it with one hand. There we go. It'll fit over the lip of that right there. From there, take a flexible 2 feet, 4 foot section into a 4-inch round to 4.5 by 3 downspout. It's actually bigger than these downspouts, so I could actually get a smaller one, but excuse me. Yeah, I can't do it one-handed. Anyway, that'll go into here. That'll go into here. And that'll be the water coming in. Alright guys, I just bought a little thing, a sediment shield. This is sort of for French drains. I don't know if you can see on there. If you set up this filtering cloth around your 4-inch drainage pipe, and then you can just bury it in dirt and it'll filter through and you won't have sediment coming through. So we're going to use that just to cut a piece off as a filter. This 2-inch will be my connector between the 2 of them. Obviously it'll be quite a bit shorter. I'm using 2-inch PVC with a 1/2-inch thread of the little spout on the bottom. This is a 1/2-inch by 2-inch connector. This piece will go into the barrel, inside the barrel at the bottom. It'll get threaded on the PVC. Nothing will rust, and you have to have a metal connector when you're going to a hose, but if you're not going to be using this to connect to a garden hose, you don't need that if you don't want to. Just be for gardening purposes. I probably won't put them on unless I need them, so we'll leave that off. So we're going to install this and be back. Alright, we got that on. Use Teflon tape on both sides. I did put some silicone down here just to make sure it wasn't leaking, and we're just going to let that set up, and should be strong enough. Flexes a little bit, but that silicone on there, any flexing shouldn't cause any leaks with the silicone because it'll stay flexible. Alright, there you go. So I actually didn't use the adapter. My 4-inch drainage pipe fits in my gutter. I just kept part of it, cut it off, brought it over here. This makes up some strange angles, that way I can keep these perpendicular, because I'm going to run a hard PVC pipe to connect the 2. Just filled in this little bed with gravel. You got 8 pounds per gallon, so when these things are full they're going to be heavy. So you want to make sure you have something really good for it to sit on. We got the spout ready down there. Should be high enough I can get a bucket under it, and then the second one will go right here, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we got our first rain in what is actually a record dry spell for this time of year. It was like 26 days without a drop for us. So what you can see is, especially such a dry spell, is there's quite a bit of sediment, probably mostly pollen. You got a nice spring pollen time with all these trees and bushes around, so the roof looks pretty dirty. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook a hose up and flush most of this out, but it actually has died down to just a sprinkle. I don't know if you can see that, but we're still getting nice steady flow coming off there, and this guy's catching most of the crud. But yeah, I'll keep you up to date.